just want to take a moment here to sort of give you a couple of pieces of information, some invitations. I want to start with just mentioning our bulletin. Those of you who are online, Church Online, it's available there. Just a couple of things, ways for us to take the next step, invitations for ways to get connected to God and to one another. We've got a whole host of QR code links in there, connect card, sign up for our e-news, ways for us to get to know you, ways for you to get to know more about us. We also have some great ways to get connected through service. And after worship, we've got a table with some folks there who'd love to invite you into some great ways to serve with our community as well. The other thing we have been talking about, and just want to mention again, is our formation audit. We've been doing that. It's part of practicing the way. It's a great tool to help us to assess all those things that are forming us. Great way to kind of open our eyes to, do I want this to be what's forming me, speaking into my life, shaping me? Or perhaps are there some other ways that I want to press into that? So there are hard copies of this available at the Connect desk. It's also available on our website.
One of the ways that we want to communicate with you, so I'm going to ask you to do something that will feel a bit unusual. I'm going to ask you to pull out your cell phone. Many of you have one. Some of you don't. That's true. So I'm going to put this next slide up there. I'm going to ask you to click on that QR code. So we would love to be able to, because it's so much simpler and easier. The e-news, the emails coming out, quick updates, quick videos, things that we can get to you. This is such a better system than you're trying to get through your spam, although you might be trying to spam us out. I get it. But we want to be able to communicate with you. So if you can pull up that QR code, we can communicate you that way. You can sign up for our text system. We want to communicate multiple ways back and forth. So we'll leave it up there for a second longer because it takes me a minute to get a QR code, but we can keep rolling.
Yeah. In June, we were invited to pray for and commission our team of about 45 folks who went down to Tijuana. They did. They had an incredible week down there, built 4 houses, connected with families down there, and have come back. And so we want to hear about how that trip was, what stories tell us about how each member of that team was shaped and changed and what they saw and heard. So August 4th, we are going to hear from them in worship, and then afterwards we're going to have a celebration barbecue. Any excuse we can to get together and eat, right? Amen? So August 4th, I want to make sure that's on your calendar.
And that's a great time it's kind of to really invite other people too. We're really excited to share about what God did at TJ. We're going to have a great barbecue out back. So put that on your calendar and invite some other folks in with you. This is a faith community that even before I got here was radically committed to really loving and serving well. And I was thankful for that. So as part of this, I want to bring to your attention, we are connected with World Relief. And what World Relief does is really do an incredible job of welcoming refugees to our community. They come and surround all the necessary resources around that piece. Particularly for us, we work on furnishing an apartment, furnishing a home. And so in your e-news this week, you can see it in the email you'll continue to get. You can also check with people in the back. So what we're hoping to do as SPC is whenever you see that e-news and you see that World Relief update, there's an Amazon wish list there. Kim Hess's contact information is there. We are able to buy things like, hey, if they need a new piece of furniture, we need pots and pans, we need a bed set, whatever it is, we can do that and provide that and kind of surround and love that way. It's another easy way for our small groups to get involved, easy way for you and your family. I loved doing this with my kids. For those of you that have kids, it's a great way to kind of lean into that and love well in that space and do that work together. So I just want to highlight that. It's coming to you via the e-news. It'll come again next week. You can find someone at the table in the back. But what a great way to practically provide some goods that are needed. Amen? As part of that, we're going to keep rolling. I'm really excited. Today we have Katie. Katie, where are you? Where? Katie, come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, Katie Simpson in the building. I'm going to invite you up this way, Katie.